This is a book all about a condition called P.D.A. P.D.A stands for pathological demand avoidance, and it is a type of autistic spectrum condition. Most people are not diagnosed with it in the UK. That's because it's not recognised as a separate condition and is just put under the same banner as autistic spectrum disorder. So most people have one diagnosis of autism, but it doesn't always explain their specific type of difficulties. This book is so good at explaining them. If you listen to the end, it just describes a P.D.A profile so well. It's written for children, but actually it can be for adults too. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me tell you a story about a boy like me, whose brain is extra special and wants to be kept free. He's what's known as autistic. I'm sure you know the word, but the term P.D.A is not one often heard. It means he gets super anxious when he's not in control. It can get really tiring and often takes its toll. Demands are all around us. There are so many every day. They can be given to him directly from what other people say. Things like, put your shoes on, or it's time to go to bed, make him start to panic and fill him up with dread. His heart beats that bit faster. His brain just tells him no, even if it's something he wants to do or somewhere he likes to go. He knows sometimes it's silly and depends on his brain's mood. Some days are super tricky and some are extra good. He often can't find the words to explain the reasons why. His brain won't let him do it. It won't let him comply. So when his brain is behaving, he can do more of what you ask, and the demands of every day seem much less of a task. So things like brushing his teeth or getting to school on time, on bad days are impossible, but on good days work out fine. He knows it's not always logical, and often something slight can make his body panic and react with fight or flight. So even something normal, like putting on his socks, is like taking a claustrophobic and locking them in a box. People might think he's naughty, but what they don't understand is panic and anxiety stop him following their demand. So you can see why he might melt down, lash out, scream or cry if people try to force him or keep pressing him to try. He looks just like other children and likes the same things too, like playing with friends and computer games and jokes about bums and poo. He looks at you when he's talking and his imagination's immense, so his autism is often overlooked and his actions might not make sense. And sometimes he can hide it behind a clever mask. He can do all that's asked of him and complete his given task. But like a fizzy soda that's been shaken and dropped non-stop, you can't see all the pressure inside until it blows its top. But let me continue my story about a boy a lot like me, whose brain is extra special, as you are about to see. His brain has the ability to remember things from long ago, to come up with complex strategies that others just don't know. So when he finds an interest, like Sonic, science or sharks, his brain comes alive like lightning, making invisible sparks, soaking up this knowledge and filing the information away to become somewhat of an expert and wow us all someday. He's too creative and inquisitive to give up and just conform. He's breaking down the barriers we once classed as the norm. The world will never contain him. He's too headstrong and free. He won't let society's expectations dictate who he should be. He has such a strong sense of justice and won't accept any lies. He won't be easily manipulated or have the wool pulled over his eyes. He won't just blindly trust what's being reported in the news. He will question every decision and formulate his views. But this world is not made for free thinkers that go against the rules. We have rigid expectations in work and play and schools. And maybe one day we'll realise what he's been telling us all along, that if the answer doesn't fit, it could be the question that is wrong. So please don't crush his spirit. His gifts are still unfurled. It's special brains like his and mine that go on to change the world. This book has been released by the P.D.A. Society, and if you need any more advice or any more information about P.D.A, their website and other information is here. It honestly describes my son perfectly, and those last few pages could not be more accurate. So if you have a child as special as mine, I hope that this book has been a useful thing for you. I got my copy from Amazon, but you can buy these copies online if you just Google the title, which is Pretty Darn Awesome.